Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's Tanner. Welcome to Crypto Bible. Hope you are all very well. Again, lack of videos, I get it. I am just trying to recover, but I thought I'd do a video for you guys anyway because I've seen something pretty interesting. The market's kind of, chip chopping about at the moment. A lot of people are still unsure of what we are looking for. At the end of the day, there is a specific thing we are looking for, which I'll just remind people of again, and then we'll go through it. But I have actually decided to do a video this morning because I did see something quite interesting that I wanted to point out, which I'll get to in a second. Little bit of a different background, just the same room, but got the curtains behind me because just felt like moving around today. but yeah, it's good to just be, do another video. Like I said, I've just been recovering, so I apologize for the lack of videos, but I will bring them out as and when I feel like I definitely need to, and if like I feel okay. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it so I can give you guys an update of exactly what we are looking for. Right now, here is the total altcoin market cap, and we know that what we had was an ABC correction with your A, your B, okay, and so far this was the C. Now, in regards to where we wanted to come down to, it would have been, in anywhere in this box really would have been ideal. We came a little bit short of it. Was that good enough? Again, we don't know. As I've been saying over the past few days or week now, the only way that we can confirm that that was the complete bottom is if we get back above the B wave, which would be right there. Okay, so right now, what we're basically doing is we are stuck in a range, and this range can be anywhere between, it's about 27% high or low. So this could literally pump all the way up here, okay, and we still wouldn't know whether or not that was a bottom until we have taken out this level right here, okay. And it would not matter if we came up here and then we took it out and then even came back down into these areas. It doesn't matter as long as we actually end up taking this level out. It can pump up, go up it the tiniest bit, and then it could even come down here, because I know that that would be the bottom, and all this would be doing is some consolidation before we end up going higher, right? So we are still waiting for that B wave to get taken out. We're just chopping about in here. We had quite a lot of volatility this morning. As you can see, this is the 4-hour chart. If we go to the hourly chart, you can see we had a big drop all the way down here, followed by a big pump. You can kind of see the same thing happening with Bitcoin as well. And it is literally the exact same thing with a lot of charts. So even with Bitcoin right now, you've got your A, you've got your B, which is where this line is right here, and you've got your C. Now, in regards to where I was kind of looking at for Bitcoin to come down into, it was going to be around that 37,500 area. It kind of ranges between like 36. So if I go down to here, I was kind of looking for this area right here, kind of ranges from 36.5 to 38. Anywhere within this box would have been great. The thing is, with Bitcoin, we did even come down into this area, which isn't a surprise at all because this was the initial plan we were looking for. And it did come down in here. Obviously, with a total altcoin market cap, though, it didn't. So with that in mind, and with us still not taking out that B wave, if we do have another drop, I'll expect Bitcoin to come down into this area right here, right? But as you guys can see, what we did have this morning, if I go to the hourly chart, is some weird volatility going on in here, right? Ideally, what you want to see when a bottom is in is big buy volume. And as you guys can see, we did dip right here and we did get quite a lot of buy volume. This was our bottom right here. We did get buy volume, which exceeded the sell volume. So it's so difficult to judge whether or not this bottom is in. And as you guys can see, until that B wave gets taken out, that B wave is all the way up there at $47,700. We're still at 43,000. So Bitcoin can even pump all the way up to these levels up here, 46, 47. People will say, oh, the dip is over. Well, it's not, because that could easily turn on itself and go make another low. So until that gets taken out, we don't know what's going to be happening in this area here. We're still stuck in a range. Yes, we've had some buy volume come in. We had a pump, we had a dump. It's all been going on this morning, right? But the reality is, it's still in no man's land. This means absolutely nothing to me. This is just some random volatility coming in on a Sunday morning. It doesn't really mean anything to me, right? So as I said, even with Bitcoin, you're looking at a big range right here. Prices ranging from like anywhere between 39,500 all the way to 48,700. You could have as many swings as you want in here until that B wave gets taken out. we cannot confirm that the bottom is in. All right. Now, ideally, what you want to see is a lot of like capitulation. Whenever bottoms come in, what you expect is, scary capitulation. I'm talking like straight lines down where it feels like it's never going to stop. And even when we had that 39,600 or whatever it was a few days ago, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it's because I was expecting a dip, but I wasn't really feeling that capitulation. I wasn't feeling, people being scared within the market. Like social media, I was looking at it. I just wasn't really seeing it, man. Like if I get our arrow right here, this would have been our capitulation moment, right? Yeah, it did capitulate. Bear in mind, this is the 1 hour chart. So it was kind of chopping like up, down, up, down, up, down until we got to this level here. What usually happens in, capitulation moments is that it will literally just roll on itself in a straight line down with a big bounce back up. So again, I cannot say with complete certainty that the bottom is in. Unfortunately, with the video updates that we're doing at the moment, I'd love to say other things other than is our bottom in, is our dip in, because I know people try to come to the videos for answers, but we don't have an answer. I can only give my best guess of what's going on here. And right now, we're still just in no man's land, right? However, what did I find that was interesting this morning that I wanted to share with you? Instead of bouncing around the typical charts I was looking at, like I just showed you, the total altcoin market cap and Bitcoin, what I decided to do was like take a look at the top 15 coins, right? Because usually what would happen is you get some kind of leader do something, right? Something's got to come out of their shell and either show us that, right, the bottom is in and we're going to pump, or the bottom's not in and we're going to dump one more time before we end up bouncing up. So I actually, before I started this video, I went through each and every coin individually within the top 15, top 20, to see if anything's doing anything different, right? If anything's like screaming at me saying, this is what I'm doing. Like, so I decided to like go through them and I'll show you guys exactly what I found. Here's BNB. Okay. What can you see different with BNB right here? Well, we made another low just a few hours ago. Random. We are on the 4 hour chart. So as you guys can see, with something like Bitcoin, for example, you've got your A, you got your B, and you got your C. And we have not made a new low on Bitcoin or the total altcoin market cap since the 21st of September, right? And we are discussing whether or not we're going to get another low into these areas right here. If we're going to get, one more low where it kind of rolls around and makes one more and then we pump, right? And the same goes for the total altcoin market cap. There's our low on the 21st September. We have not made a new one. BNB made a new low. Okay. So again, if we get our ABC correction right here for BNB, there's your A, there's your B. There was our initial C on the 21st of September. Well, we've just come back down over here. And not only have we done that, what have we just done? Look at the 4 hour chart, hourly volume as well. Okay, it's great to see things on the hourly chart because you could even see, even on the hourly chart right here, you've got more buying volume than sell volume. But it's even more impressive to see such a thing on the 4 hour chart. Okay, that buy volume coming in on the 4 hour chart is huge. Okay, and not only that, it has come back down to make one more new low into these areas, which is what we are expecting with something like Bitcoin to come back down as well. So if I take everything off the chart once again for Bitcoin, go to the 4 hour chart, just like BNB is right now, what we're expecting out of Bitcoin, well, what I'm expecting if we do get another dip is to come back down into these areas right here, is for the total altcoin market cap to come back down into this area here. Well, BNB has just done it. Okay, I was shocked to see it. I wasn't expecting to see it, but BNB has just gone ahead and done it, and it has made a new C leg. And not only that, we have got huge buy volume coming in, not only on the hourly chart, but on the 4 hour chart as well. So it's pretty impressive to see. This is the type of thing I'd be looking for. We dipped down to 320, immediately pumped to 347. So you got big buy volume coming in. It's dipped into the area we're looking for. Is this a leader that's showing us that we do have one more dip to come in? I don't know, man. I don't know. I cannot say with complete certainty, but it's a little bit weird to see that BNB is doing this. You know, if you're looking at like low cap coins, for example, and they've gone on to make like one random new low with a big pump, cool. Low caps do that all the time. But BNB doing that, yeah, a little bit random. When I was like looking for everything, I just was not expecting it. But we do have a new low out of BNB, and we do have a lot of buy volume coming out from it as well. And that is exactly what I was personally expecting to see from the total altcoin market cap and Bitcoin. So look, I'm not saying we are going to get a dip out of them. Maybe BNB just needed to do that. I don't know. Okay, I cannot say with complete certainty. All right, and even with BNB right now, what we also need to realize is that we still need to get above that B leg, and for BNB, that is at $436. Okay, so that's still $100 away from actually completing, saying that that is our bottom, right? So even BNB has got to get all the way back up here. But if that was our bottom, I'd expect it to get back up there relatively quickly. But yeah, I just thought I'd point out for you guys because it was really interesting to see that BNB has randomly decided to make one more low and then pump with big buy volume coming in. And that's just stuff that we're expecting from Bitcoin and the total altcoin market cap as well. So I thought I'd point that out. But like I said, guys, at the end of the day, we are still in a big range right here. You know, until we take out that B wave, we've got all of this to get through. And the same goes for Bitcoin as well. You know, you've got all of this area to cover before we end up pumping. So these random dumps that we had this morning with followed by a big pump, it does not mean anything to me at all until we get back above that B wave. But until we are back above there, I will have the expectation that it is possible we will still have another dip in the market. And obviously seeing BNB doing something like that makes me a little bit more cautious as well. So again, still 50-50. I don't really care what it's going to do. I'm still very bullish long term, regardless of all of this. We just need to get out of this. You know, it's just taking a while now and it's getting quite frustrating. So either we get back above this level right here. So for Bitcoin, it will be at 48,709 and whatever it is around that area, or we go back and make one last low. So that is basically going to cover it for today. I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. That's what we're looking at. Hopefully we'll get it very soon. Hopefully by some point next week, Monday. Usually Mondays are quite red, so let's just get it over and done with. But I thought I'd show you that. So have the expectation that we could still dip, even seeing BNB just done that. And don't get excited with any random pumps or anything until the B waves are taken out. All right. Otherwise, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord, guys, and I will see you very, very soon for another update. Take it easy, people.